is that guy? Truth to a T here. I walk 5 miles a day, 5 days a week in an effort to lose and maintain weight loss. And it's certainly working. And who is that guy? The title of this video. This is something that happened this morning to me. I'm a different person. I mean, I'm a completely different person. And I just want to share that with you because it's very important that you understand that if you make changes in your life in one area, it will lead to all these other things changing as well. So I started walking to lose weight, and that led to me getting kind of bored with my walking, but I have a very creative mind anyway. I like to study things, always have. But then, because of my walking, I decided I would start doing these YouTube videos. And then, as I started to feel better about, my exercise and my weight loss, then I decided to quit drinking. I was never a big party guy anyway, but anyway, I said, you know what? Let me just ramp up the weight loss, and let me give up the booze. So I did that, and that was 4 or 5 months ago. So I've decided I'm not gonna count. I don't want to be that guy who's like, oh, I quit drinking 374 days ago. Because here's the bottom line, folks, I don't drink anymore. There's no time, there's no days. I know I don't drink anymore. And I can't explain that to you. I just know that that's who I am now. And the reason I say I'm a different person is simply that. I am a completely different person. And I started changing, a few years ago. I started questioning where I was going, what I was doing, why was I overweight. Why can't I, be better at doing all different things? I wanted to be more effective. I wanted to learn more, but it really ramped up when I started this serious approach to walking. And yeah, I don't know who I am anymore. But I'll tell you what, I really like him. I like the way I feel. I like the way my mind is working. I would stress out over business and relationships and different things I wanted to achieve, and I always felt like I was out of time. Like I always felt like, oh, I got to do this, I got to do this, I got to do that, and I don't feel that anymore. One thing I have to do every day is I have to walk. That's all I know. And the more I walk every day, and the more those miles add up, I have already become a completely different person. And that makes me question, if I'm this different in such a short period of time, God, who could I be in 6 months, or a year, or 2 years, or 10 years, if I live that long? And none of us know that, right? And that's the other thing about walking and being out here, is that you start to realize that kind of nothing really matters. If you walk enough and you think enough and you talk to yourself enough and you read enough and you study enough, you realize you have no control over anything. And then your mind, I do believe that when you quit drinking and you start exercising and you start eating healthy, and I don't know if it's the fresh air or everything that's changing in your body, I think it alters your mind for sure. And you start to see things as you used to think were serious, you see them as ridiculous. And just something as simple as watching daily events unfold. You realize that, okay, that's a terrible thing that happened today. Tomorrow it'll be something else terrible. Or the next day it'll be something else terrible. And you realize that there's nothing terrible really happening. You're just getting all the bad news. So you go into a completely different mindset, and now because of that, you seek out things that are not terrible. And your mind completely changes because of that. So anyway, the message of this video is just get out there, man. Get out there and walk. Get out there and move. Do something different with your life. Take videos, ride your bicycle, draw pictures, make something out of wood or whatever it is. Just do things that maybe you've always wanted to do or things that you're passionate about. Because you're a different person if you do that. You really are. I'm having an interesting time because all my friendships are changing, and you go through these. It's almost like a friend hangover. You kind of miss the things you used to do, but you also, the longer you go into this, the more you realize you don't miss that because there was a lot of negativity associated with that. So you have a hangover from your growth. So as you grow, you're starting to question the growth. And then today you wake up like I did this morning and I was like, wait a second, who is that guy? And then you realize, I really like that guy. And all of a sudden now, people are starting to flow into my life. New people with new ideas, people I never expected. And it's not like I'm going out there looking for them. I'm walking, like outside I walk, I just befriended another guy who walks. He's been walking out here forever, as long as I've been walking, and before. And we struck up a conversation. There's a little cafe I stop at in the morning for a cup of coffee, and we struck up a conversation the other day, and he's like my new friend. And he's so, first of all, he's bright. But I don't mean bright as in smart or intelligent or highly educated. He's just bright. He's a bright person. He has a bright personality. He's a bright outlook on life. And he sees things as positive. And boy, I wasn't finding those guys where I was. In fact, I was finding less and less people like that. So anyway, listen, get out there and walk, man. It'll do you good. And then come back to me after you've done it for 30 days or 60 days or 90 days or 4 months or 6 months and tell me I'm wrong. But I can guarantee you will be a different person. Anyway, please like and subscribe, share this video, and comment if you wouldn't mind. If there's something else I should be doing or something else I could be learning or growing with, or if you have something you'd like to ask me, don't be afraid to do so. Please comment. I'm definitely looking forward to meeting a new community of people here. And that's the only reason I'm doing this. I want to do something new. And if you're watching this video right now, you're that new that I'm looking forward to knowing. Anyway, thank you so much. Have a great day.